in Chicago right now on tour. Say what's up to everybody, TK.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Billionaire Brown? To everybody, to the fans, to everybody out there getting it, to everybody out there trying to get it.
All right, so the first interview that we did was real dope. I think we're at about 4,000 people just connecting with it, and that was just the audio. Everybody was asking like, "Yo, why weren't we able to get the visual?" We got the visual now, and I want to start this. I was just watching DL Hughley in an interview,
right?
And I never knew this. You're more seasoned and in the game than I thought. DL Hughley brought your name up. And he said, let me quote this right. He said that you were hosting a comic show at the Birdland West. You had to go to I believe you had to go. You went to the NWA tour. You was on the NWA tour,
right?
And you gave him an opportunity to host the event that was at the Birdland while you was going.
Right.
And he said, he basically said, without you opening that platform for him, he wouldn't be where he is today. So my question is, first off, is that true? And secondly, did you know that he was going to be as big as he is now when you gave him that opportunity?
Well, everything DL does, he's learned from me. If you look at his tattoos on his hands, his neck, he got all that from me. His son is named after me. You know, I pretty much taught him how to hold a mic. Believe it or not, back then I used to dress like that. So I taught him how to dress. I told him never take a day off. He should always work. Like if he'll give the format. The only thing that he did wrong is that when he got that job, he got it because I did go on tour. But I was trying to get more money out of the promoter that time. DL wouldn't give me back my motherfucking job. And like he's going to be in my book called Who Raised You? The Blueprint to Life, because it talks about the journey that I've gone through and what I've learned from different people along the way. So it's going to be very fascinating.
All right, and we're going to be lined up for the book. And I want to stay on DL Hughley just for a second, because in that same interview, they asked him a question about this Hurricane Harvey and how so many of these celebrities are, they're making this big deal. They're trying to raise money. And they were asking him about Kevin Hart specifically, because Kevin Hart has this big campaign for Hurricane Harvey, and DL Hughley said he's not down for that. He's like, they're making this big deal about raising this money, and it's not even about being noticed. How do you feel about all of these celebrities making their platform by raising money for this cause that maybe should be anonymous?
Well, here's the thing about I think different than most people.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is this particular topic is beneath my intelligence, because I really don't give a fuck about that type of shit. The way I explain to people is I think everything is a scam because I come up as a hustler. And I know for a fact that people rob and steal. And if you really want to help somebody in Hurricane Katrina or Irma, get in your car and go directly to them and put the money in their hand, food, clothing, etc., because then you know exactly where your money goes. When I was hustling back in the day and I fronted a dude $100,000 and never laid eyes on him, and an OG from DC had told me after I thought the nigga had beat me, he said, yo, you got to always put your eyes on your money. You don't never send nobody no money and don't put your eyes on them. So I always took that lesson and applied it to my DNA. And from that moment on, it's not that I'm against charity or fundraisers. It's just that if I can't put that money in your hand, you ain't getting a dime from me. So Kevin Hart, DL, Steve Harvey, the Kardashians, they all have their lane on doing things. My suggestion to anybody, since we live in a world of con artists, scams, etc., and you don't know where your money is going, it's best to deliver it face to face so you know where you're going. Because one of the biggest scams in the world is Jerry Lewis and his telethon. And the motherfucking kids still ain't walking. So that's just how I feel on that shit, yo.
All right, so you just mentioned the Kardashians. We weren't going to talk about it at all, but you spoke about it on our last interview, and you said the one that you wanted to bang was Kris Jenner. You get any closer since we last spoke?
No, my interest moved on. You know,
okay.
I fall in love like about 20 minutes, and then I got to move on. You know, but you know, she's a cool person.
Hey, Ma, I'm on TV.